Breaking news. There's a new meme stock coming to town, and that stock is CLOV. We're going to talk about CLOV Clove here in this video. What is going on? The squeeze this morning going from $9.30 to a high of $11.60. Reddit's talking about it. The apes are talking about it. It's becoming one of the hottest meme stocks on the market today. It's up big, but is this just the beginning? Talking about it right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here, and well, I know I've been skeptical, about AMC and some of the other meme stocks, but the more and more that I look into this stock here, Clover, CLOV, ticker symbol, the company is called Clover Health Investments. And the more that I look into this, the more attractive that it looks for a possible squeeze and a possible moon type, rocket type, going to the moon type play. And you can see how everybody's already talking about it here on Reddit. You've got the Reddit following. You got the CLOV Reddit here that we're kind of looking through. And we're going to talk about some of the opportunities here and the play itself. So some of the posters here on Reddit talking about how there is a 41% short interest, the highest in the market. It's up 23% with only 55 million volume. They claim that there's 105% institutional ownership. And the one big thing that I really like about this is there's no dilution risk. Unlike AMC that's been printing and printing more shares, well, this company has a smaller float, and supposedly it's got 105% institutional ownership. So very interesting to see what's going on here. And the deal, too, is that the CEO can't sell their shares for 90 days when Clover is at $30. So if CLOV goes to $30 or higher, then I guess the CEO can exercise some options and sell. We've seen with AMC, they've sold. A lot of the executives have made millions selling shares of AMC during the squeeze. You can see these are the trending Wall Street bets tickers right now. You've got BlackBerry, you've got CLNE, you've got AMC, and then you've got CLOV being in the top 5 of the trending ticker symbols there. So CLOV, let's break down the actual idea here. If we look here on the Interactive Brokers setup, we can go to the Fundamentals Explorer, CLOV. It's going to show us that right now we got a $4.6 billion market cap. It's up 22% on the day. But the focus here is the float. We got 112 million shares in the float. Now, if you compare that to AMC, if you look here at the float on AMC is 440 million. I think it's even higher than that now. It's like over 500 million. They've issued more shares. So the float on AMC is much larger, almost 5 times larger than CLOV. So CLOV, smaller float. Maybe not as much hype around it right now, but I think that's why it's very interesting to look at, and we need to talk about it right now. That's why we're doing this. We're talking about it as well. So GameStop, the same thing. If you look at the float is 57 million. So smaller float on GameStop than CLOV. You can see back there in January, the price of CLOV was up there at $17.50. So $17.50 resistance there. Currently, the stock is trading at $11. So we see that there's upside. There's good potential here. The stock has bottomed there at the $7 area multiple times, bouncing off that $7 area here and kind of holding right now at that $7 area, that kind of triple bottom, pushing back up there. I would really like to see this squeeze above $12. I think over $12 will really get the party started, will really get us going to the moon here. Now, what I'm really going to be trading and what I'm going to be focused on here on CLOV, and I know people are going to say, well, this is not going to help the squeeze, but I'm going to be a part of it either way here. Now, if I look at the options here on CLOV, this is what we're going to be focused on, guys, is I want to look at these options. So June 18th expiration, that call, those $15 calls are trading for about 75 cents right now. So 75 cents trading on those $15 calls, those strikes. I really like that. I like that idea here of getting those $15 calls, because if we break over $12, I think over 12, it's going to be pretty easy to get a squeeze up there towards that $15 area. So $12 being our resistance right now, $12, ding, 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 that $12 area resistance there. So if we can get that break over $12 here and squeeze up there towards 15, I think those options are going to be looking really pretty here towards the 18th. And I've got plenty of time on that expiration as well. So that's what I'm really kind of looking at right now on these options on CLOV. So those June 18th calls, you got the $15 calls, and then after all that, they're writing calls all the way to $22. So I think it's going to be better to buy those $15 calls with a strike of $15 expiring on June 18th, because if this does squeeze to $20 or more, the premium is going to be beautiful. They're only trading at 75 cents right now, so I can buy plenty of those calls. There's open interest on it there as well. You've got 13,000 open interest there on those $15 calls. It's actually pretty impressive that there's 5,000 open interest there on those $22 strikes. So we'll see what happens here with CLOV. But for me, I'm going to be looking to buy these $15 calls the next few days. If we look for maybe an opportunity today, if we get more of a dip, start buying these calls, I think the $15 area is very possible for this to hit by the 18th of June if this continues. If the meme stock rally continues and CLOV plays into this and it goes to the moon, well, then we're going to be ready for a party here. And I think CLOV is really setting up for a something to do here. And like I said, a couple of reasons that I like CLOV over AMC and some of the other stocks out there is because of the float. The float's looking really nice. If you look at BlackBerry, BlackBerry is another good example of this. So if you look at the BlackBerry stock, BlackBerry's been going to the moon as well recently. But if we focus on the floats, look at the float here on BlackBerry. So we got 5 times the float on BlackBerry, 550 million shares in the float there on BlackBerry. Comparing that to the Clover setup, which has only 112. So that's what we're really focused on right now. Clover, I think this has good potential. I'll give you guys an update soon with more information as I find it, but I just want to get this out there so everybody doesn't miss the boat here on CLOV. Looking for that push over $12. Those $15 calls, that's what I'm getting into. That's what we're looking to buy here and looking for those expirations at June 18th. June 18th, $15 calls. Let's see what happens. CLOV, I'm a part of the ape train now. I'm getting a part of the ape train, boys and girls. Let's go. The hottest meme stock on the market right now, CLOV. I will talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that like button, subscribe button. I will let you guys know really soon what else is going on here with CLOV. Talk to you guys later on.